better for
Does it?
a background.
Do we want to go tighter?
No, I think we're good. And I mean, it shows.
Okay.
Oh, I can actually sit and be comfortable. Oh, we're live now.
We are live now.
Oh, eh.
But you know what? No one's watching. So
We are. Probably want to mute that.
Yep.
We get that cool.
Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, this is going to go public. Ooh, accent light. Do we want accent light? We got an accent light now.
Wow, accent light. It's peachy.
It is the best.
I like it's only on me.
Yeah, because I've got yellow over here.
Yep. All right.
What's up, everyone? Town from the Airsoft headquarters here.
Carl from the arena.
Shit, I'm projecting really badly, and you are too.
Yeah.
We've got some new equipment, which is fun. We're using some lavalier, so we don't have that crazy dangly looking thing in front of us. And we're just hanging out. We also have a cool new background. We've got the entire arena space.
Booty cheeks. Booty cheeks.
Do that personal ASMR.
Yeah.
So this is what we do kind of every Wednesday, every first Wednesday. Jesus Christ. Let me start over.
First Wednesday of the month.
The first Wednesday of every month is when Carl and I sit down together and we do just live video bullshit stuff.
Talk about things.
We can talk about things, some different announcements, some things coming up, which we've got going on here in a couple minutes. But this also gives us an opportunity to talk with you guys. So if you guys have any questions, you can put them into the chat.
I lost my hat. I'll be back.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't lose it.
So that is what we have as of right now. Some general announcements. We are working on the Airsoft Arena YouTube channel. We are going to start to separate those two channels individually, which gets a little weird.
Yep.
Because we do have a 5-year projected plan to combine both locations.
Yep.
So that'll become weird again.
Yeah, when it happens, it happens.
That's 5 years in the future.
I have a computer in front of me that is doing nothing. It's kind of funny.
But you know what? You can show off some of the cool stickers that we've collected or otherwise have made.
These are Talon's that's Talon's other computer.
This also allows you to read chat.
Oh yeah, I can read the chat. But
We'll focus on this, which is the editorial side of things.
Yay. 2 viewers. Who we got watching?
Well, one of them is me, technically.
It says 3 watching.
Yeah, 3 watching. Anyway, so general announcements is that we have the Arena channel. We're building that up. We are hoping to go live with it the 1st of February. We're going to try to catalog enough videos in order to get some back history.
Hey, Jesse.
Or a good back catalog of videos that we can output while still continuing to output videos on the Airsoft headquarters side of the things. So we have that going on. Speaking of Jesse, seeing him in the chat, I want to give him a huge shout out because he did make the art for our current thumbnail, which I think is dope.
Hey, DJ. I think I enjoy it a lot.
I think it's really cool.
It's funny.
I gave him like a rough sketch as to what I want us to look like, and I was like supposed to have my mouth open, like waving, like, "Hey guys, it's us from Airsoft headquarters."
Oh, hello.
And then he just gave me an angry face and then a knife hand. So he captured my essence.
At least I look smiley.
Yes, I made sure that we got your eyes as well.
Ooh, my eyes.
Your brown eyes.
Or black, depending on the light.
Whatever. We also made sure to get our own personal guns, what we typically utilize the most.
Which, for me, is not the MP5.
It was an SD6.
I know.
You love your SD6. So
I
you
do.
got an SD6.
I know, but I don't really use it that often at the moment.
I've got a Block 2.
Which I do, too.
Mark 18 Block 2.
Mark 18 Block 2.
Mine's older, therefore mine's better.
Sure.
Mine's kidding me away.
Okay.
Again, what's up?
Yo.
So, other announcements is that we are going to be attending SHOT Show.
Yeah, SHOT Show again.
Again, we missed the last years because they just didn't have it available due to the COVID. So, we're going to go back this mid-January?
Yeah, mid-January. Or like the 3rd week of January.
3rd week of January. So, we have that projected, and then we're going to be there for half of the week with SHOT Show, which if you guys don't know what SHOT Show is, it's the largest airsoft military law enforcement outdoors convention.
If it does with like outdoor sports that involve arrows, bullets, blah, 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 it's at SHOT Show for the most part.
SHOT Show is literally so big, they have to go to Las Vegas, which has the biggest convention space there. And it's so big that they have to move some of the booths from the biggest convention area and transport them into a separate convention building.
There's so many different rooms to go into.
There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it is not open to the public anymore. It used to be. So now we just have mainly retailers going there, some different product distributors that are going to check things out. So that's what we have going on there. We're going to be talking with Elite Force, Red Wolf, Hangout,
G&G,
Lancer Tactical,
Falcon,
Enola Gay, LBX. Pretty much everyone within the Airsoft universe, regardless of whether we carry their brand or not, will go and check out.
Oh, Evike, we see them.
Oh yeah, Levi. There's so many names. To answer a question for DJ,
Yeah.
what kind of Lancer Tactical Gen 2s you have in stock or sub 200 gun package with battery and charger? Well, I have something for that fits both of those things specifically. So we have the Lancer Tactical Gen 2s and we have the Elite Force CQB player package. Those are going to be sub $200 that have the battery and charger included. As for what kind of Lancer Tactical Gen 2s, it's going to be a Mark 18 Mod 0 style, a M4 integrated suppressor, it's the M4 SD, and then the M4 with the Keymod handguard, that's a 12-inch barrel. Those are shooting over 350 feet per second, but they come with the quick change spring system, so we can drop an M90 in there really, really, really easy.
I agree with the G&G combat machines. The downside, they don't come with a battery or charger.
Yeah.
But they're a great beginner gun.
They are. Unfortunately, you do have to spend a little bit above that $200 price range just to incorporate that battery and charger, but I think it's worth it.
Huh. What are you doing? Okay. Ghost sounds.
Oh, it was just grabbing stuff.
What else?
What other announcements do you have, Carl?
Oh, James D. Show us that hog. Announcements. Not so much announcements, just some things. Lately, when people go and play different places, be it events or fields or whatnot, not looking into or researching the rule sets for where they're going and expecting the rule sets for other places to apply everywhere. Sure, there are a lot of industry standards, but each place has specific types of rules. Oh, it's not a bombing run. No, it's a wolf way back.
Oh, yeah.
There. That's a bunch of wolves on a wall. So, yeah, do your research before you go to play anywhere. Ask questions of the staff about their rules. Make certain you read, like, rule sets for events you go to, so you know you have to have certain things for them. Always do that so you're not the person that's breaking rules inadvertently because you never tried to find out what the rule sets were.
And not even like just events, you can also do the same thing for like fields. I know with other local fields that have come in and out of existence within the surrounding states, I'll go and play there. Example, Waukegan. I've gone and played there, and then all the rules that Waukegan enforced when they first opened were overruled by a bunch of Black Ops players. Like in the middle of game, Black Ops players was like, "Well, that's not how Black Ops does it. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm here to play at Waukegan. I'm playing by Waukegan's rules because I outmaneuvered you based on the rule set that Waukegan has. That's not my fault. You're just bad."
Objectively, everyone is bad at Airsoft.
True. It is objectively.
It is. You're going to get shot and you're going to shoot at people.
Yeah. It's all about the fun. I don't know why we need to make a huge fuss over who does what rules based on what.
Yeah. Just know where you're going, what their rules are, is my point of all this. Play by the local rules. His name is Torgar. That's all I got for that.
Will you be open around Christmas or New Year's?
Around Christmas?
Correct. Around Christmas or New Year's.
Usually after Christmas, from the 26th, we'll stay open for like a week straight, just depending on the scheduling and when days are. So stay tuned. We will make that announcement sooner than later. Just have to look at the calendar dates and find out what we can do.
For the G&G combat machine, they're usually cheaper than $275. So basically for the combat machine,
That's about 170, 180.
170, 180, and then the battery charger combos that we
55.
sell is $55, $60.
Yeah.
So that comes around $250.
Ish.
So yeah, a little bit cheaper, but
Yep.
I mean less than $275 for sure.
Yes.
I feel like I'm slouching. Am I slouching? Do I need to stand up, sit up a little bit more?
I am like actually using the back of this futon.
I don't like leaning back because then I can't like look at the screen very well.
You could pull that closer to you.
I could. Ugh. Also, just feels weird to sit here and relax. Like I need to be up, alert.
Oh, thoughts on
focused.
the Sidewinder speed loaders?
I love them. I love the Odin speed loaders.
I think I have 3.
I mean, I also have the Valken knockoff ones, which are again that was a whole thing in and of itself. Just because Odin didn't patent the Sidewinder, then that means that anyone could have produced it, and Valken just happened to be the very first one. If you look on Amazon, there's how many other different copies of the Sidewinder. So Valken got a really, really bad rap for it, but I got the Valkens. My Valkens work really, really well. If I need to load my EPM ones, then yeah, I go to my PTS Odins, or even the older Kitman ones, because they have a much better internal system.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of mine. The downside is when you have like that brand new PTS EPM1, you have to adjust the clutch on the Odin for it to feed because the spring in that EPM1 is so much stronger than most other mid-cap magazines that just takes a little bit more pressure to get your BBs to feed.
That's right. You got to give that crank a little bit of a dick twist in order to get it
You
to the
gotta
right tension.
grab the dick and twist. The old dick twist. Oh, the explosions. We have no idea what it was. It's something off field and someone's doing something over there.
Yeah. Do we want to introduce
Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Malcolm,
Malcolm.
come here.
Come on. So these people can see you.
So,
We Tech Galaxy thoughts.
funny because I
Funny.
made a video about it, and to sum a 15-minute up into 30 seconds, I think it is a great way.
Seat Malcolm in the middle. Well done, James. Come on, dude. People want to see you. Yeah.
So this is the assistant manager at the Airsoft Arena.
That's
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
We had hired him beginning of September?
Beginning of November.
Beginning
Yeah.
of November. So he is Carl's second hand. When Carl is not here, Malcolm will be here to reign with a slightly smaller iron fist.
Slightly smaller. Let's see. They're nice, but he likes his AAP01. I mean, the Galaxy, from what I've seen of it, it performs pretty decently. Takes Glock mags. One of our friends has one.
Well, here's the thing. He's upgraded the hop-up unit and put a Type 4 inner barrel in it, and it still sucks. I will say
bucking, too.
And the bucking.
Yeah, and the bucking. So all the performance-based parts have been replaced. I will say that it is one of the better systems for a gas blowback pistol because the entire slide assembly doesn't move. So you can mount your optics. You can have a pinned inner barrel, so you have more consistency on a shot-to-shot basis. But that's kind of the end of the performance limit. It kind of hits the roof there. It's still a WeTech. It's still just a pistol. It's not going to reach out with nearly the same velocity at the same distance as any rifle system. In fact, that is a video that Malcolm and I are working on. So
Good video.
right now, it looks like even the same length inner barrel, but in an AEG, does better than a gas blowback.
Pistol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, then. There's the Wii Galaxy pistol. Malcolm scooted away. TM6s, or T6. I mean, what isn't there great to say about that thing? I'm a fan. I just don't own one because I really don't need another gun at this point.
I just want to say, growing the KWA gang here in Wisconsin has been a phenomenal journey. It has been an honor to provide such a phenomenal product to the player base. KWA gang, shut up. But really, it was all me. We went to SHOT Show 2021.
No.
2020?
No,
SHOT Show
19.
2019?
No, it was.
No, it was 2020.
Was it? Yeah, it was because that was
Yeah.
right before everything shut down. Yeah. We talked to Tony.
Yep, I went to the booth by myself because I was like, I'm going to check out KWA. They were the most professional booth, even compared to real firearm booths. They were phenomenal looking.
Cool. I was there. I know. Anyway,
No, I dragged you there.
they want to talk about the Bifrost.
Okay, let's talk about the Bifrost then. What do they want to know about the Bifrost?
They asked if you picked one up.
I do have one. I literally brought it here. It's literally behind the camera on a Wii Galaxy that we were just filming with.
Jake's Wii Galaxy.
If you did, do you like it? So yeah, I do like the Bifrost. I'm gonna actually grab it. I do have a Bifrost overview video on the channel. If you want to check that out after the live video, I really like it. In fact, I think I did such a phenomenal job that even Ace Tech official's YouTube channel had even commented on it, saying I did a great job overviewing it. I did say some.
It doesn't still have that stupid scope on it.
No, we made sure to take that off. Well, I was a little critical about some of the features of the Bifrost. Overall, I think it's a phenomenal tracer unit, especially that blaster feature, especially since my Ace Tech blaster doesn't work all that well. So pick that guy up so I can do different colors. You know, I like that feature.
Not for me, but you know.
You don't want to have a blue muzzle flash?
Not really, no.
I think it's fun. I think if
I'm not saying it's bad. It's not for me.
I think if we could get a night event or after hours, and then get one team with Bifrost that are on blue, and then another team that's maybe on purple or whatever other color.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
It could be fun.
Well, maybe funny.
It'd be funny, yeah.
Funny.
What
What else do we got?
More people talk about KWA fanboys.
What can I say? I did a good job.
iPro. Oh man.
Well, we're not shooting it, so we technically don't need it.
Also, we just made a video about iPro today where we shot a lot of different items.
Yeah.
We shot agar, gelatin. That is the consistency of the eyeball. And we also shot some sheep eyes.
Viewer discretion is advised on that upcoming video. But if you want a teaser as to some of the things that we were able to test,
We posted on our Airsoft Arena Instagram pictures of something that wasn't a surprise to us, but it was great to confirm what we've been saying for years about mesh goggles and BB shards in your eyes. So there is, go take a peek. Say what you want.
eyeballs. Yes.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Want to go back to the T6?
What about a T6?
I love all the KWA stuff.
I know this. I do too. I just don't buy any because I don't need any at the moment.
But you would love to have one.
I'm not saying no. I just don't need it. I'd have to get rid of a gun.
You don't need to get rid of a gun.
You should get a Bifrost. They're pretty cool. I just don't, like, for the way my stuff is set up right now, I don't want one. It would look kind of cool though on the,
I think you should get a T6 and then
put a Bifrost on?
Bifrost on it.
you think I should get a T6 and put a Bifrost on it?
You totally should.
Totally.
And then we could KWA, Bifrost, buddy it up.
Bifrost buddies.
Bifrost buddies.
Yeah, Talon likes KWA.
I love KWA. So
what
much
else?
so, I keep bothering our rep as to when we're going to get the LM4Ds in to the US.
See, I want an LM4D.
It's been 2 whole years since we've last seen the LM4D, which is a CO2-powered gas blowback rifle system. One of the onlys that, based on their prototype that they had at that floor, was an actual proper functioning CO2-powered gas blowback rifle system.
It was nice.
So psyched. It was like exactly what the CO2 mag Tippmans were supposed to do, but
Instead of dumping them, like once you put that magazine in the Tippman with the CO2, the 80 rounds of that magazine barely even touch the pressure in the CO2 cartridge itself. So it was almost impossible to eject said magazine without it either not wanting to come out because of so much pressure or rocketing off like a CO2 powered rocket. It was pretty fun. T10 go burr.
T10 do go burr and
Yeah.
recoil backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, a KWA CO2 powered gas blowback rifle would be definitely something I would probably sell a gun to pick up that gun. And I don't know which gun I would sell.
I think I would just get the LM4D just to have an LM4D. It's another set of magazines that are going to be proprietary to it because you can't get standard CO2 magazines and put them into a standard gas blowback rifle system.
And they're probably going to be like $60 a pop, which limits me.
Yeah. It's going to limit me.
That's a lot. Well, depending on how many BBs that magazine can hold and whatnot.
They don't have an official answer, so we can't say for certain.
And I can't make any plans yet until I know that.
Yep. Other fun, exciting news is we had a SIG MPX come to the store the other day.
Oh, the new one, the Avalon?
Yeah, the Avalon one. The one that was put onto Red Wolf and has been put on pre-order.
Yes.
There was a Hong Kong shop that had them in stock. And so a local guy picked it up, brought it into the store because he wanted a battery for it. And I'm like, yo, dude.
Because the imagery, the pictures they had didn't look like an airsoft gun.
Correct. I think for some of the shops, they just took screenshots of the real MPX and then just
tossed it in.
Yeah. So we will be able to do a overview video of that MPX, which I'm excited for. I know that there was a lot of hypocrisy when I made my 8 reasons why we'll never see a SIG MPX.
Yeah.
First of all, I wanted to defend myself. That was intended to be a clickbait title with 8 bullshit reasons as to why we'll never see an MPX. Never really serious. What are you doing?
Clickbait.
But I did say at the end of that video that no one wants an MPX more than this guy.
Okay. To answer Caden, never get rid of a gun. This is a sin. There came a point when I had an exorbitant amount of guns, and I was only using 3 or 4 of them total. So what's the point of having 20 guns when you use 3? I just don't. Brady.
Because you need one gun for every single environment that you're in.
I do.
No. Different gun.
Oh, it's rainy today, so I have to use a Tippmann. Oh, it's really hot out. Oh, I use a Tippmann.
That's right. Even if you play down to get the arena, you need your long distance indoor gun. You need your CQB indoor gun. You need your not an M4 indoor gun. You need your total pistol build for indoors. So that's 4 right there.
I have 3 rifles, 3 pistols. I'm pretty happy. Lights out event. The reason I haven't had one for a while, the last one, there was a lot of poor behavior by players. So why would I hold another event when the last time I did it, people misbehaved quite a bit and ruined the fun for the players that were being good. So when I have one is when I feel that the player base that comes here is ready to follow the safety rules and procedures that we have set up for this. A beverage. Oh, an Arnold Palmer.
Yep, the strawberry one.
Strawberry? Gross.
I'm loving some strawberries.
And then there. I like the MPXs. I like shooting Talons. It's fun. Just, I don't see myself playing a game with one. I don't know why. It just doesn't hit.
I have so many indoor-based guns that I don't feel the need to make the MCX another indoor gun.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to go play with it outdoors. Unfortunately, every time I've taken it to go play outdoors to get gameplay, it's been raining, and the battery's in the front of the handguard, which means it's not designed for outdoor weathers.
Unless you PEC box it.
Well, mine is PEC boxed.
See,
but all the wiring is outside of it.
The Pure Leaf Sweet Tea is better than that strawberry garbage.
It is. I'm not denying it.
But I like just the standard Arnold Palmer a lot. Mixes quite well with vodka for a John Daly if you are of the legal drinking age. Just wanted to put that out there. And don't drink and drive ever. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Like, I played a couple games 2 weeks ago. It was fun. Fun to stretch. I have footage. I did things.
Yeah. You need to do more things.
I know. I say it every week. I need to play more, but I never do.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to take you outdoors as well. And you just refuse.
It's not that I refuse. It's when I'm not here, I want to do not airsoft things.
I get that.
Yes, Dad. I don't know. There's a lot of events though. Like I am super excited about Ship of Fools 2022. There is no date on it yet. Don't go bothering LZ about that because he hasn't released anything. But keep that event in your mind. It is one of the more fun events of the year, in my opinion, of all the things you can go do. Ship of Fools is just a really fun, like, not batting practice, but something similar to that, like spring training. There we go. A good spring training event where you can test your new setups with what all the stuff you may have purchased over the winter, new kit, new guns, whatever. And it's a great way to test. And usually that game has some of the more fun, involved missions, props, just the storyline of it, and the weird things that get thrown at you throughout that game. And plenty of Dakimakuras for prizes.
Recently, Ship of Fools was my second milsim. First milsim was Northern Lights. Second milsim that I had probably the most fun at was Ship of Fools.
Yeah.
So,
Because it's as milsim as you want it to be, or as goofballs as you want it to be.
yeah.
It's got everything for everybody.
I mean, yeah, you can go do the shoot 'em up stuff. I like doing objective stuff. I'm literally running back and forth to the objective board trying to figure out what I need to do.
Agreed. I like objective-based play more than just run around and shoot people because you can do that everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, shooting people while completing objectives, that is aces.
Or having a good line of fire in order to support other teammates that are going to capture the objective. Little objective capturing assists, if you will.
Yes. Amongst ourselves, we've been discussing, do we go back to GTI for an event or down to Guardian Center?
Have they announced the GTI event? I've been having people message me about going to GTI and making sure that they have time off, like actual military people.
Oh, I think there's a Broken Dagger or Iron Dagger, something. Third Coast in April, I believe, is one.
I'm looking it up right now.
He's looking it up.
I've got a GTI sweat or a shirt. I liked it that much.
The place was awesome. That was one of the, and we didn't like. I don't know. I know there's been a bunch of events there, and a bunch of people I know go there a lot. And it's really cool. I do want to go back.
Yep, already announced. Stonebreaker, April 1st through the 3rd, 2022,
Ooh.
in Barnwell, South Carolina.
Which is better, the Tornado 2 or the Storm 360? I see both of them quite a bit. I have a Tornado 2 myself.
Is that the ASG Storm?
Yeah. I think LZ has one.
I haven't seen that one in action.
I have. They're good. The spread on the T2 is way bigger and it makes a cooler noise when it goes off. The Storm 360s are great because they're that full rubber, so they can be thrown a little bit further.
Yeah.
With less likely to break. I think the Storms are easier to reload or reset for use than the T2s.
I'll agree with that.
They both do similarly the same thing. It's just one makes a funny zip noise as it goes off.
I like the Airsoft Innovations Tornadoes because they have more weight to them.
Yes.
So I know when it's on my kit, on my person. I normally don't have a dedicated pouch for grenades.
I do.
It's usually in a dangler pouch or maybe in a spare M4 magazine pouch. So making sure that I can feel the weight shift sideways on me just a little bit is like a good confirming, like, I got that thing on me.
Yes. So yeah, I guess it comes down to is how much do you want to spend? I think the Storm is a lot cheaper than the Tornado 2. Because the Tornado 2s are like, what, 120, 130?
Yeah. They get pretty pricey.
Let's see. Let's look this up.
Now with current production being what it is
Storm.
and getting materials not nearly as easily, probably has brought that price up a little bit more.
Yeah, where are you? Give me a shopping link. $60 on e-bike for the Storm 360s.
For the ASG Storm.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good price. We did. Oh, that's right. The baseball bat Tornado. Forgot about that. Yeah, that thing did take a beating.
It did. We didn't have a baseball bat, but I do want to go to the local baseball diamond and actually like hit it.
Get it all wood back because you'll just crack an aluminum.
That's what I'm planning.
All right.
More videos up in the noggin.
More videos. Baseball with the tornado too.
If only we had enough staff members to do fun games like that.
Truth. I'm blown up in the pocket.
Who's beating you up?
My wife.
Oh.
About dinner tonight. Ow. We're gonna make some fried rice.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. This WeTech Galaxy has eaten my Bifrost Tracer unit. The adapter is just stuck on there.
Well, you got it off. Jake couldn't get it off the other day.
Well, no, the adapter is still on there.
Yeah, Jake couldn't get it off the Bifrost. Ooh, Avalon Caliber 2 PDW or KWA T6. That's tough. Ooh, turkey wild rice soup. That sounds fucking phenomenal.
That does sound very, very good.
I mean, at least it's not that cold today, but it feels really cold down here comparatively, which is not normally the way it is. Normally it's warmer down here.
I feel fine.
I feel a chill.
I think you're psychotic.
Well, there's that.
Now, the question of the Avalon Caliber PDW or the T6.
I mean, but if it's the Avalon, it has a quick change spring, doesn't it?
It does. You still need to get the gearbox away from the lower receiver.
Oh. Ooh, this is Jesse. We'll come back to you, but this is a Glock question, which old Stoop here is done quite a bit of testing with Glocks in various magazines.
I'm just a Glock dummy. What do we got? I have a Gen 5 Glock from Elite Force, and I want to use CO2 magazines from Gen 4 17. Are they compatible? Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, if you're utilizing the VFC, excuse me, if you are utilizing the VFC Glock series from Elite Force, those are compatible with the VFC CO2 magazines that you see on the 17 Gen 4 CO2 or the 34. I utilize those CO2 magazines the most between the majority of my green gas pistols. If you have any type of green gas Glocks that are a Gen 3 or earlier model, those spring guide rods are not going to be compatible with the amount of force that CO2 is going to be kicking backwards. So a Gen 4 or Gen 5 is going to handle those CO2 magazines. Next question.
I think that, back to T6 versus Avalon Caliber 2 PDW.
I'm going to say Avalon. Should, God forbid, something actually happen to the Avalon Caliber PDW2, it's still going to be mainly compatible with a lot of aftermarket stuff. So if you want to put a different type of brand of MOSFET system for the trigger, you are not restricted to just the Gate Titan like the KWA is.
Continuing on with the Glock thing, should he change his nozzle?
It will not destroy your nozzle.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No. The VFC CO2 and green gas magazines do a phenomenal job regulating that pressure of the CO2 to a very manageable level. There are aftermarket, or there are different brands of CO2 Glock series that suggest that they are cross-compatible, but they're not. The CO2 magazines on those other brands don't regulate that CO2 pressure to the same way that VFC does. So you did a great job by getting that Elite Force Glock.
Look at that, you sold a gun. Uh-oh.
What would you have to say? KWA or Avalon?
Because
Because I had the Avalon PDW,
you did. I like shooting that gun too. It was a very snappy little beast.
it actually shot better with .20s than it did with 2.5s or 2.8s. For some reason. I don't know. Because it's like totally backwards of what is supposed to happen physically or scientifically.
My Tipman prefers 2.5s over everything else.
Yeah.
And it likes 2.8s, but it loves 2.5s.
Some guns are just like that, but
Yeah.
I've seen it consistently with other people that have the PDW. .20s just sail the straightest and the farthest.
Oh, so test your gun. Shoot a bunch of different BBs. You don't always have to buy the super heavy BB because someone says you should. what does your gun do for you? That is what you should base your things off. Don't just start throwing parts in because, well, on this website they said this or this has said this. Yeah, see, my Elite Force MP5 SD6 likes the 2.0s.
Yeah. To go off what you were saying, I've got a Glock that's dedicated to most aftermarket parts compatibility for the Elite Force Glocks, and it just straight up doesn't shoot anymore. That thing is so busted with the amount of parts that are Elite Force compatible that literally if you have the magazine out and you rack the slide will jettison off the frame without having to hit those takedown pins.
That sounds super not good.
Yeah. It sounds like those parts were not
Meant for it?
even though they were advertised for it. Little upset.
Little, just a touch.
Also spent like nearly $200 on a threaded barrel from e-bike that was advertised as 14 counterclockwise, and it was neither 14 millimeters or counterclockwise.
And what did I tell you?
And I was pissed.
It's a stupid clock.
Yeah, well, I literally have that one dedicated for parts, so I can be like, yeah, this shit doesn't work.
Yeah. All right.
I want to run a sight. Do I need a sight pusher to take off the rear sight? No. So what I've noticed with most of the green gas Glocks is that that rear iron sight is going to sit a little bit looser. It's primarily going to take the pressure of the screw that holds that blowback unit housing into place in order to retain alignment. However, over time, that screw can work itself loose, so that rear iron sight is going to move back and forth. On most of my Glocks that are green gas powered, that are like a Gen 3 or Gen 4, I have to super glue that rear iron sight into place just to make sure it doesn't fall off. As far as a sight system, it's been my experience that once you start adding RMR plates, that will inhibit the amount of performance because it adds weight
To the
and
slide.
and it also adjusts the amount of tension on the blowback unit housing, which is going to have a negative impact. So I don't suggest trying to put an RMR onto your Elite Force Glock.
All right. Nailed it. Unless they come out with a, an RMR dedicated slide.
Which they have. It's the Glock 46. No, it's something else. It is a double stack, but it is going to be a compact slide. It's for the 19X, but they specifically have an RMR cut. And I want to get it, but it's only available overseas. And it's stupid expensive.
Even with the CO2 mag, you're still degrading the performance of the blowback unit itself. That's the issue, is if that's not sitting properly. James has a 1911 James D up there that was cut for an RMR slide that has been giving him nothing but fits.
Yeah, I tried.
Because of that, the screw mess up.
Yeah, I tried to use CO2 magazines to see if I could just force that slide backwards and then spring back. But the way that blowback unit housing works in order to adjust that pressure is that it just jettisoned all that gas into the blowback unit housing because the RMR was pushing and putting tension where it wasn't supposed to. So it literally jettisoned the entire slide backwards onto the frame to where it locked that spring guide rod into a position where it couldn't spring back forward.
Jordan, I will stop you right there. I am not a Glock god. Glocks don't fit my hands well. Sure, everyone else likes them. They don't feel good to me, so I don't like Glocks.
And everything is just based on my very limited experience. I don't mess around with my Glocks a whole lot. I literally have the one for putting stuff on it because I know it's not going to work. So everything else of mine is essentially stock.
Yeah, same with my pistols. I don't mess with the internals of pistols at all.
What do we got from Jesse? If you like a gun that works extraordinarily well, get a PF single Glock. First thing for the 42. If you want to super customize it, no, don't get the AAPO one.
I do have some parts actually for AAP01s that I have no need for. I have a 3D printed, what is it, Ruger Mark II? Yeah, the resin barrel, outer barrels, a Ruger Mark II, a Hush Puppy, like the Vietnam old big fat can, and an Auto Mag, but it is the clear resin. So
yeah, we are literally waiting for AAPO1s to become available again so that we can do customs and then also fill an order.
And I have a friend who makes those. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
What else? James talked about that 1911 we've been deaking with.
Good deal.
My AP. Who makes the AA?
Action Army.
Who are they?
They're an aftermarket parts manufacturer and will make gun builds up. or
Wow.
they will build up guns. So they did a couple of bolt-action rifles, and they have a bunch of aftermarket parts for the bolt-action rifles. They've got a couple of like basic M4s. I think I've got some AK parts.
Send me that dumb thing.
Primarily pistols.
Oh, see, yeah, it's got that dumb Glock grip. No likey.
Yeah, well, it's the WeTech one, so it's not accurate to the real Glock, which is why I hate it.
Okay.
That's my bias.
Okay, so there's that. I don't really have much else. Thank you, Brady. I don't really mess around with sniper rifles. It's probably why I don't know.
Yeah.
I am basic when it comes to guns. There you go.
Way to go, Jordan.
Gen 5 Glock. Fix the issue. What else we got?
We talked about SHOT Show. We talked about
Fields.
the new stuff. We talked about the upcoming YouTube channel. We talked about some new guns coming out / are out.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of just chilling time.
Yeah. I mean, we're past that 30-minute mark, and we've been answering some questions.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do I have anything on my notes here? Oh, yeah. We have to do an arena version of MTV Cribs.
Oh, gross.
I think it'd be hilarious.
Here's my locker where I cry.
See this couch we're sitting on? When I do extra hard work, I get a nap on it.
Talon shooting you in the face this Saturday. Where are you going Saturday? You coming here?
I don't know where I'm going Saturday.
I do need someone to work. Come on with it.
Well, it's going to be a work day then.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be afternoon.
You may be talking about AJ, not Talon. You may be talking about AJ. AJ was talking about being off on Saturday.
Oh, coming down?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Could be that.
Favorite plate carrier and chest rig? Brady, come on.
That's a giveaway question.
Brady.
You want to say the answer on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Tactical
LBX.
Taylor Mav.
My answer was shorter.
Yeah, it was shorter. You like your LBX. I like my Tactical Taylor because I have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, because it's literally your impressionist kit.
Yes. My impression. Yes.
Carl, 2008.
No, it would be 2001 to 2004.
Whatever.
Yep. Just trying to give you some content. Brady, don't you got some video games to stream on Twitch, but you're not doing it from a hot tub or you're not showing your feet so no one's going to give you any follows?
We got them contents.
We got that content, bud. Dude, yeah, the Ronin 47. Are they coming back out with those?
Yes. I don't know when. It's very unfortunate.
What a PC. I don't wear a PC. I mean, if it is a PC, the one I was wearing in most videos, the black one, is my, God, I can't remember the name of this company. It's super goofy because it was bought in the local economy. Kandahar Black Ops Tactical or something like that. We bought them in Afghanistan, so that was where we got those. Actually, it's over here. Let me grab it.
Sounds like an Alibaba special.
It pretty much is.
My favorite chest rig still is from LBX. My favorite plate carrier is from LBX.
There it is. It's like the prototype of the JPC. So there's that.
Tim, you made a video on BF 2042. How do you feel about the game being a complete disappointment? You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I played just the demo. I didn't actually buy it because I know there's probably going to be a couple of years where they're just going to continually refresh everything. All of the new installs that everyone's having to, download of the game. There's going to be a whole year of that before they can finally settle down on it. Now, I get that it has a learning curve to it. Like with all new games, it's a new engine. It's a new way to play it. I unfortunately think that this is going to be like the other Battlefield games that they kind of gave up on. What was that? It was the Cops and Robbers one.
Hardline.
I feel like this is going to be a Battlefield Hardline model.
I haven't played it because lately all of my video gaming has been Stardew Valley. And I married a goth girl who makes bombs for me to go throw in the mines. Yep. Two will stream this from a tub of eggnog the week of the 25th. I don't foresee me wasting that much eggnog in a bathtub because I'd rather drink the eggnog.
Or consume it in a ice cream model.
Oh, I had some last night, actually.
I'm using eggnog as creamer in all of my coffee.
I have still some of my 8-gallon, I want to say I'm about down to my last gallon of eggnog custard from Cops that I bought 8 last year.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we've gone through probably 4 gallons of eggnog since it came out already.
That's all right.
Amy is the only one in the house who doesn't drink it. Liev will just sit there and chug it. I will too. I fucking love eggnog. So no eggnog is going in a bathtub because it goes in my belly.
Now, we will be doing we'll try.
We're going to try in SHOT Show to do a
hot tub special,
a bubble bath
live video at SHOT Show.
Yes.
We're going to try really hard. Currently, a lot of people have already, not pre-ordered, but have pre-scheduled different rooms in that on the strip. So, and there's
trying to find a room at a certain cost with a tub is pretty hard. A lot of the hotels, since they've been remodeling, have pulled tubs out of rooms that normally would have tubs. Coquito is fucking amazing. So that's all I got on that. But yeah, trying to get a hot tub or a tub so I can get my big old bubble bath going is a time machine. The only time machine that's going to be happening is me going into space and future because I partake in local legal activities.
You just like candy.
I love candy. Candy makes me dandy.
So yeah, we'll
do something. We're gonna give you a live shot from the strip or something fun.
Yeah. We'll get a bubble thing going.
Bubbles.
If it's in a tub, we can't guarantee.
Yeah. It's 12:47.
We're sitting at 47 minutes total for the live stream.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
This gun is the more I hold this thing, I'm just sitting here fiddling with it because I need something to do with my hands. I get a little goofballs. I'm more and more tactily disappointed in this gun. It doesn't feel.
Well, it's designed after the Ruger 2245.
Which I love those. This just doesn't feel right. Anyway, moving on. What do I think is going to be the biggest thing to come from SHOT Show this year? That is a great question because no one is really teasing any kind of releases yet.
Well, we know that KWA is teasing the Eve.
Oh, that's right.
Which is based on some information that they have shared. Is going to be a polymer body, multiple color, similar to what the ARP9 is doing, but it's from KWA. It's a polymer body, and it's going to be an HK style of receiver based on what they've released.
Ruger Mark IV. Thank you, Brady. Honest opinion of the limited edition MP5s.
We've brought it up how many live streams now?
I like it. It's just I don't really like M-Lock or Keymod myself. It's a great performing gun. It's just not what I want.
You also didn't shoot it a whole lot.
Yeah.
I am going to be releasing the overview video of that MP5 on Friday because I've made some showcase ooh, look at this new product that we have. But I'm actually going to release the 30-some minute video of me going over it and talking about it. What? I'm super
Yeah, but
interruption. In my opinion, the MP5 limited edition is for sure the best bang for your buck. It is a better performer than the Sport lines.
I do like that.
It is not a better performer than the Avalon series, but the fact that it comes with all of the M-Lock accessories that I want to put on my Avalon MP5, which again, mine is sitting back behind here.
Oh yeah, his fancy MP5.
Or where is it? What did I do with it? What did you do with it, Carl?
I didn't touch it.
Oh no, it's way back here.
Oh, he's got to run all the way to the back. Oh, wait, no, he's right there with it. Depth of field.
From our video.
Yes.
So the limited edition MP5, it comes with that M-Lock handguard that I have attached onto mine. And the limited edition has a top rail section, which I want to add to mine. Now, this base mount is $405. Start doing the math, Carl.
$405.
This handguard was $180.
$585.
The top rail M-Lock section that I want to purchase and add to this, which comes on the limited MP5, is $150.
Yeah, we're like 7-something.
Yeah, and the fact that you can buy all of those accessories already on a limited edition MP5 for $350.
That's a great price
That's
change.
a great bang for your buck. It's a solid performer. It's got a high torque motor inside of there. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with a MOSFET system, so you have to use nickel metal hydrides. And it is a CYMA Platinum OEM. It is not VFC. I thought it was really funny when I made that showcase video and everyone's like, meh, or not everyone, but someone was like, meh, you're such a VFC shill, you stupid idiot. I'm like, one, VFC makes a phenomenal product. Two, that is not a VFC OEM, sir.
Capping.
Also, I don't think I told you, but we actually
No quick change feature in the limited edition MP5.
Correct. I don't know if I told you about this, Carl, but we were filming the slap technique on my MP5 and not the limited edition, and we cracked a part of it, and something went flying. So literally have it in video of that piece flying, and that is why we don't suggest you guys slap your MP5s.
You guys, when you do your HK slap, hand me that real quick.
I was doing it properly as well.
Oh, I got to move on. I can't see. You got to tell me. Can they see this?
Nope, it's all autofocus. It doesn't do autofocus.
Oh, it doesn't.
Come here to the table.
This. So when you guys are doing your HK slap and you're just hitting it this way, you're actually hitting it right into the thing that holds it in place. So you're just pushing it into the place it sits.
Yeah.
That's why things break when you do that. You pull it back with your hand and rotate it down and let it go. And then if you have to, you help push it forward to seat the round.
Correct.
There. God, that bothers me.
There is supposedly an HK manual where you have to slap it in order to get the round to seat properly.
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound like a proper HK manual. It may have been a Chinese clone.
Yes, he is a dummy for doing that.
Very much dumb.
Been saying it for quite a bit of time. Don't HK slap your replicas. Don't HK slap your replicas. You dummies, knife hands.
Listen, I'm the one that has the knife hand in the thumbnail.
In the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I'm the one that has a tattoo of a knife
Cool.
in line with his hand.
Oh, more news. I just remembered. More news.
More news.
So we have the Airsoft Players' Choice Awards.
What?
The voting is currently opening. There's an open window that you as an Airsoft player can go and, put down what you choose in multiple categories. For example, what is the best Airsoft AEG on the market? You get to put down what you think is the best. It's not a multiple choice question.
Oh, it's an essay test.
Well, no, you just literally put down the name. What do you think the best pistol is? You literally just put that down there. What's the best American retailer? Boom. Asian retailer? Boom.
Sounds like a bunch of stuff I'm not going to get involved in.
Well, I've been looking over the last several years. There's a lot of European winners.
They get cooler stuff, in all honesty.
Well, and the other thing is that no one here in America pushes the Airsoft Players' Choice Awards.
I didn't even know there was one until just now.
Exactly. So, but there is like winners for
Categories.
Best Airsoft Player Female, Best Airsoft Player Male.
That is way too subjective.
And they're all European players, which is fine, which is phenomenal.
It's just subjective. Like, you can't really say someone's a great player based on solely the videos they put out
or the pictures they take.
Yeah.
Which, whatever. If that is how things get decided, then that is fine. But I just want to be able to represent the North American continent a little bit more.
Okay.
Because we have so many European winners. If that is true, if everyone is voting for a European player, that's great. I recognize that. Game recognized the game.
Good for them.
But I just want to get everyone in the North American continent. Let's get some North American winners.
I just want to put people on notice for the Elite Force party. If there's another margarita drinking after bar contest, I just want both East Coast and West Coast to be prepared to drink more than let's see. West Coast drank 1.5 pitchers
Correct, because they
out of like 9 people.
Yep.
East Coast drank 2 out of 9 people. These 2 drank 5. He
And
had 2 himself.
and finished the coastal ones, and we're talking like the absolute
The
monster towers.
The 3-liter tower,
Margaritaville.
at Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville.
So they would bring one tower out for the East Coast, one tower out for the West Coast, and it was literally competition to see who could finish it. And then they had finished theirs by the time we had come in. So then we got replenished. So then there was 3 in total: East Coast, Center Coast,
Midwest,
and then West Coast. And then we finish ours, and it helped the East and West Coast finish theirs.
and then had another one.
Represent.
Yes. Don't have a lot of people here.
That's fine.
What do you mean, like airsoft celebrities, or just we don't have as many airsoft players in general as Europe does? Because I can see this going both ways. I mean, the European. This is where it gets weird. It just I don't really know how many people play in Europe per se.
And Europe is such a larger collection of countries, because there's literally a category on the Airsoft Players' Choice Awards. What is the best event for a player capacity of over 500 players? There's literally only one. It's Border War. So that is a very, very limited category.
Oh, 500 player?
Yeah, 500 player event.
Huh.
There's only one.
I know, right? Central Coast. He's from like, aren't you from Kansas or some Oklahoma or some
Nebraska.
whatever, another flat ass state.
Not wrong.
It's Midwest, motherfucker. Yeah, such is life.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they have how many of those like extremely large events though in Europe? They have the one crazy ass island.
But that's not a 500 player cap game.
No, that one has more people, I think. Brady, what's the name of that island event? See. Yeah, and that's the hard thing is opening a field or a store, that's a lot of money.
And here's the other thing, is that we in America, based on how our insurance structure is, in order to play at a sanctioned field, it has to be at a private field. It has to be an insured field. It has to have a name, a business behind it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. They have the rights of like pedestrian or whatnot, where they can just, if it's public land, it's open play.
Yeah, even the cool decommissioned military
Stuff
buildings,
in like in the UK.
that's all public land now. So people can go and play, and not even play. If you want to do bird watching there, if you want to do a dog competition, if you want to do whatever you want on that military land, you can do so. They structured their public space way differently than we do here. So yes, you do see games over in Europe where there are marshals, but more than likely they're not representing an actual field rule set. They're just there to make sure that people don't kill each other.
Yeah. It does. I will say airsoft does have a negative stigma, especially from a lot of gun people, because they look down on it. Oh, it's just toys. It's just toys. Well, how do you teach a kid safely how to handle equipment without there being an actual like lethal option? Like this is, you can get hurt with this. Do not disregard that. Like you can lose things. YouTube will treat whatever YouTube will treat things like, and they change how they treat airsoft, the real guns, car culture. They change how they treat everyone so randomly at all times. There's no point trying to predict, just kind of keep chugging along with it.
Yeah. For example, there's a YouTube short that currently has 135,000 views that's on this channel. And that is a YouTube short that I put minimal effort into. The actual YouTube shorts that I put more effort into have only a viewership of 500 views.
Yeah.
Total. So there's no way for even me to understand how things are going to get clicked or analyzed,
pushed through the system.
Yeah, it's just whack.
Yeah, there's the analytics they give you don't actually analyze anything because they don't tell you how you fit in the algorithm in any way, shape, or form. So YouTube treats airsoft bad. Real gun people treat airsoft bad, even though this is a great way to train.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of police are going to it. But yeah, I wish it was better.
yeah. I know that people keep saying that the airsoft community needs to do better, but the community is the player base. The field can only do so much. There's all this content that we keep pushing out that just don't get picked up by people.
But you see the videos that are
Yeah, but you see all the videos from
Yes.
YouTube that are like keep
Yes.
pushing stuff.
yes, neighborly airsoft nailed it. Like nailed it perfectly.
Yeah. Dry firing works. It can. Again, and this is like a whole tangent that I have with real gun guys.
That
because-
we have weekly.
Yeah. Here's a funny story. Yesterday, I had an interaction with a 50-some-year-old gentleman that wanted to show me his concealed carry pistols. And conveniently, they are a subcompact that have lasers integrated into the frame. He comes out from behind the counter and he's holding both in his hand, and I get both lasers in my eyes. He is literally flagging me terribly. And this is a 50-some-year-old man that is self-proclaimed gun guy. It's like, dude, you need to just fucking put that shit away. What the fuck are you doing? And then he's watching me handle it, making sure that it's cleared. And then he's watching me hold the slide back. He's like, what the fuck did you do that? How'd you do that, you dumb wizard bitch? I'm like, you just got to get fucking good, man.
Don't be a dumb wizard bitch.
Yeah. Or be a dumb wizard bitch.
Yeah. Either or.
Yeah. So, yeah. So just to, but basically, even real gun guys, you have all of these tools available to you. Just like with a carpenter, you don't have a hammer to drill drywall into the studs. You don't have a hammer to measure out the plane of a piece of wood. You
Ooh, a
can't
tape
check
measure hammer?
balance.
Tape measure hammer sounds like a great idea.
I know, but you don't have one thing to do all of these.
All right, we're bogged
things.
down on that.
We are. I'm sorry. So you just have multiple tools in order to do multiple things, have resources available so you can have multiple types of ways to do the thing that you want to do, which is get better at shooting.
Get better.
Just get better, period.
Yeah. But I want a tape measure hammer now. To the internet. Tape measure hammer.
Bet I can find that. Well, Carl's looking.
Drywall X all in one hand.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what? Open up you.
Is that just a stupid patent or something?
No, it's on Amazon. Open. Oh, that's not a hammer. Oh, it's a hand tool with measuring tape and utility knife. Measure, mark, and cut drywall. I don't need this. I don't want drywall.
That sounds like it's a very specific
It is.
application tool.
It is. It's for drywall. The board is 7 hammers long, 3 cubits and a hand. Oh,
Yourself with police can be fun.
you did that.
Fun games were proper. Yeah, I've kind of done that though.
No, that thing you went.
What thing?
The police cadet thing.
Yeah,
in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Now we're getting super bogged down into some nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah. We don't want to talk politics.
Not at the moment.
I don't want to talk politics, period.
I mean, you're
At
not
all.
wrong.
I don't care for it at all.
I am really thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner.
What are you going to eat for dinner then, Carl?
I told you, we are making some kimchi fried rice at my house tonight. Homemade kimchi. The rice has actually already been cooked and is cooling, so it'll fry up crispier.
Good deal.
Gonna probably toss some Spam in there to get real great on it, real healthy with it.
Okay.
That's a joke,
Yeah,
son.
whatever.
Spam tastes great with kimchi, though.
Okay.
It just does. Or hot dogs.
All right. I'm not going to say
What
you're
about
wrong.
you? What are you going to eat?
I'm probably going to have leftovers.
What kind of leftovers?
Probably rice and
Ooh,
chicken. Because this boy trying to bulk.
bulk.
Doing that bulking diet. Find lice.
Flied lice. Way to go, Brady. Way to go. Ooh, you should eat a lot of peanut butter.
Funny story. I used to tell all my teachers in elementary school that I was allergic to peanut butter because I fucking hated peanut butter.
But you're not allergic to
I'm
it.
not allergic to peanut butter. So my mom would get these fucking urgent calls like, "How allergic is Alan? He's been into this."
Wait, what?
What?
Whoa! All right, T. Rosso, you didn't do anything wrong, man. We just this is conversations we have pretty much every time we're together. So it's not you. It's just we will get like real deep into this really tiny minutia of this conversation. But anyway,
Yeah.
try putting Starburst in brownie mix. They'll melt into the mix in the oven and it tastes like orange chocolate Easter candies. This shit, that's some next level.
Nah,
I kind of like this.
I'd pass on that.
Best airsoft treat for big crowds. 100% all of the time. And I am known for this. If people are getting mad around me, I offer them trail mix or beef jerky.
Sure. Having a stash of like trail mix or like what are the bars? The
Cliff
trail
bars?
Not the Cliff bars.
Whatever.
It's
The other,
yeah, it's some type of bar, but like we have dedicated pouches for that so that we can offer those to referees. So when there's
or anybody.
when there's a bullshit blind man called, because that can happen, referees are on the walkie-talkie getting upset at one another because they know that it's a bullshit blind man call. Then we can cool them off by throwing them a bar or snacks.
Yeah. When we got killed on a hill at Serious
GTI?
Yeah, GTI, because some dude was talking when he was dead. So the referee killed everyone. He was very upset. I just asked him if he wanted some trail mix, and then he was very happy. Calorie Mate. I have so much Calorie Mate. I'm actually going to the place where I get Calorie Mate next Tuesday to get more Calorie Mate. It is so good. I have a stash of it, a large stash of it. And I'll just nibble on my 100 Calorie Mate when I'm feeling a little low.
They're great for long road trips as well,
Yep.
especially those 15 hours down to South Carolina.
Whew. Yeah, but that wasn't the worst drive.
No, it wasn't because we were in good company.
Yes. I will bring back, James, come on. Like, I'm not going to bring back a bunch of high chews and Kit Kats of various.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Ooh, that is a smart. Speed loaders filled with nerds? Huh. That's nice. That's very smart.
That is.
I could just see myself like just. That, you know what? That is a good thing to bring up, though, Neighborly. If you do know that you have diabetics or people that can go into like hypoglycemia or hyperglycemia, have some stuff around in case they do. Be the person that can help. Chewy candies are really good for it. Maybe pack some orange juice. It's just simple things like this that sounds dumb. It sounds dumb to have this stuff with you, but it can come quite handy for medical reasons, that having snacks. This is why you should always have something to nibble on when you're playing, because you're going to expend a lot of energy and you're going to need to replace it.
Yeah.
I just happen to eat more of the salty snacks than sweet. But unless it's high chews, because high chews are the fucking shit.
You know what is really cool though?
What?
That I would consider to be a capping idea
What?
is you put some tea into your hydro bladder the morning of the event, and then as you trek and travel and play airsoft throughout the entire day, it now becomes hot, and you have a hot tea beverage that you can sip and enjoy while you have your snacks.
I hope you never want to use that hydro carrier again, because you're going to destroy it. I was down at Fort Polk for a training exercise, and we were done, and we ended up getting someone to go to a class 6 and got some beer for us. And then we put the beer in Camelbacks.
Oh, God.
So here's the thing. If you're going to put an alcoholic type beverage into a hydro pack or any kind of beverage that has carbonation, don't, because it will pop it. Just to let you know.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that's James brings up yet another good on this snack thing. Carry fucking water with you. You need it. Like, How many places do you go that people are fucking dropping like flies because they're not hydrated?
AMS does a phenomenal job, though.
They do.
Have their TOC system, their Tactical Operations Center, dedicated for
Snack packs and food and whatnot.
and water. They literally
gear,
implement a game's rule system, a game system where you can take off your bandages as you drink water.
Yep.
So not only does it allow you to have more lives, but you
I have a
also
nice plate.
are consuming water.
I like it. But I never actually freeze it. I just put cold water in it. It holds it pretty cold. My body temperature, A, I run colder than most people normally. B, I don't like drinking super cold water or having that feeling on my chest.
Same. I also don't like the weird weight distribution thing. So as you suck it through the day, I get that you can off balance it by having two things of water and then taking sips from either one. But then you have two bladder hoses here that you need to like keep track of, and then you have your sling, and then you have all the other stuff on your person. It gets in the way.
Jordan, with that, the playing games with advantage, like most days, if I'm down here at the arena, I'm not wearing full boots or anything. It's just I usually wear the low cut. Hold your foot up so they can see. We wear a lot of times the ankle cut of the Maritime OTBs.
Ultima boots.
Ultimas, man.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but they're just really good.
Phenomenal boots.
Yep.
I have some in Tiger Stripe.
Yes, you do.
There's a reason I don't wear them very often.
Yeah.
Limited edition.
But it's a matter of knowing your ankles. I have bad ankles from a lot of things I've done. Ooh, Georgia.
James, which was a godsend for the Heat. Yep.
The squirt guns idea sounds pretty cool. Little squirt gun just to spray your forehead, just to cool down. That'd be nice.
That would be, but then I would have the hose, and then I just lean back and I drip the hose on my forehead.
No, if we're outdoors and there's terrain, I am always wearing my Solomons.
Same. I've got a 8-inch, a 6-inch shin rise system. It's a very high boot.
Yeah.
Reason is I am also very, very, very terrified of the possibility of getting bit by a snake. Chances are low. I recognize that. The chances are very, very low, but it still scares the shit out of me, especially GTA when we were romping around in those...
The swampy shit?
The swampy shit.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, there's a helicopter coming, dive for it. And I'm like, fuck no. I am standing right here in the middle of the trail where I am exposed because I am not jumping into any snake shit. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's a thing.
That is a thing.
That is a thing. I saw a snake at Camp Shelby, a baby copperhead.
Nice.
Someone killed it. I was like, Yeah, frozen plates. I just don't like the feeling of the cold on my body.
Ever have someone come and main their Nerf gun? Yes. More than one.
It didn't work out very well for that person.
Correct.
It's funny. Ooh, he's trying.
Yeah.
You know what? If he had fun with it, he had fun with it. That's on him.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, I watched him intentionally be within that 10-foot minimum engagement distance and try to shoot people. I didn't call him on his bullshit. It's a Nerf gun. It doesn't hurt. But even at that 10-foot minimum engagement distance, he still wasn't able to hit most players.
Nice. You're better off just running around with a knife and a grenade than a Nerf gun. All right. Well, we've been doing this for an hour and 15, so
yeah,
I actually have to go to the store.
Okay.
Outdoor places in Wisconsin. I played at Black Ops. I've played at the Siege. I've played at Apocalypse. I need to get out to Action Sports in Mouston just because I want to play there. Just getting out of work to go.
On a day that I'm free as well, because I want to take him. Because I've been to Action Sports. I really, really, really enjoy Action Sports. I've been there only for walk-on games, and it's still a really big field, and it's a lot of fun to move around in.
Like, I don't really have favorites of fields. Like, I look at each field for what it is, not compared to others. Like, there's a field in Wisconsin that was like some of the most fun terrain to play, but they don't allow people to play there anymore. So each field has its pluses and minuses. I personally like a bit more of the thick and hilly terrain. That's just who I am, and I like to get around in that stuff. But no point in going to a field and thinking it's bad just because it's not this field or that field.
Exactly.
All-out YouTube dream deathmatch with all the popular Airsoft channels. We won't be in it because we're not popular.
Exactly.
Ha
We'll be the most fun at SHOT Show.
That is. Yeah, pay attention to all the other streamers at SHOT Show because I guarantee I'll be in the background of their videos.
Oh,
It always happens. When we have our meetings, they're filming and I'm just in the background like Sasquatch.
I just remembered that for this SHOT Show, because all of us are going, I want to do the bingo.
Oh, we're going to
The
do
SHOT
bingo?
Show bingo. We're going to do SHOT Show bingo.
Okay.
So we're going to make a video about that. We're going to have fun with it.
You don't want me to commentate. I'm actually holding my tongue and not talking like I normally do right now because otherwise there would be a very large disclaimer about adult language.
Yeah. Wait, what was it?
We would be the commentators.
Oh,
we would not because I would mock mercilessly everybody.
God, he was so good in all of his YouTube videos, but here, IRL, he's trash.
James and others have texted me while on the floor while they're at SHOT Show. Hey, you're in the background of Jet's video right now. Oh, you're in the background of Airsoft America or USA Airsoft's video right now. It's just like, yeah, I'm here working.
Yeah.
I gotta be at this booth right now talking to this person. Man,
Which it's fun.
no, that's why we're there.
Yeah.
What would be?
I'm super excited. Because when I went to SHOT Show 2020, just got this camera, that one right there.
Yep.
And I was still kind of little
Figuring it out.
little baby bird with it.
Mhm.
Still trying to figure out because I was still utilizing the free software. Now I've got 2 years of that camera experience. I've got a nice gimbal setup. I've got the nice audio setups. I've got a good paid editing software system. And
Software.
I've got what, 200-ish videos under my belt now?
Something
So
like that.
I am looking forward to what I could potentially produce.
Keep pushing this thing away from me because it's gross.
That's fine.
That's gross.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I guess that's all I got for now.
That's all I have for now as well.
I was gonna
17.
like dive that way, but I'd probably just fall flat.
You probably would. You also have my microphone.
I do have your microphone.
That again was not a cheap microphone.
Booty cheeks, 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 booty cheeks. We're gonna do this for you. We're just gonna do this for our SHOT Show. Just hey, what's up? What's up? Whispering, Airsoft is so whack. Stop playing Airsoft. Right. All right. Yeah. This is pretty much what SHOT Show is gonna end up being like. In all honesty, we had a lot of fun with you guys. Better than the dumpster fire you were.
I was trash. There's a reason I don't look back at old videos that I did.
It's not that you were trash, you were learning.
I get that. It's a learning curve, but I still feel embarrassed by what I put out.
Why?
I always want to be able to do better than what I did before.
Then
And I feel like I am doing that.
it's the same thing.
I know it is, but I still feel like,
As long as you don't put hit markers in your videos, I'm cool with it.
how else are they going to know that I hit that person from 300 feet away?
You know what? Who cares? Who cares?
It's not like I get gameplay video out anyway.
Yeah.
So that's it for you guys. We're going to ASMR outro.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm so hungry right now. I could eat a hamburger. I'm a little hungry right now too as well, but I need to finish up some of the video stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for the questions, comments. Till next time.